I know the kind of hell you're going through right now. But, you can feel good about that job you just did. You did it your way, and you pulled it off. Your state, been calling the shots, and Dieter would have run circles around there, surveillance. I mean, it took somebody on the inside, somebody that was willing to put it all on the line, and you did. And you pulled it off. You and Flynn. Look, I want you to name something. I'm going to ask that the charges against Flame not just be reduced. I want to see them dropped. I don't have to tell you the kind of risk she took, and one word or two from you to the judge would mean a lot.
Yeah, well, I understand how you feel, and I'll see you in chambers.
Thanks.
Hi. It's very nice.
I learn more every time I paint.
You come to the spot very often?
As often as I can. Yeah.
Come in.
Forgive me for being late, Your Honor.
No problem, Inspector. I've just been reviewing Ms. Beaufort's case. Now, you would appear to be the one in the best position to comment on her conduct during the Helmut Dieter investigation.
Your Honor, if I may, there are a few points I'd like to stress on our client's behalf.
With all due respect, Counselor, I have a busy day. And frankly, I prefer first-hand knowledge to your arguments, however well presented. I'll certainly allocate time for your client's side of the story once I hear from my expert witnesses. You were about to say, Inspector.
Yes, Your Honor. Miss Beaufort's conduct during this operation was exemplary. She showed remarkable courage and control under circumstances difficult enough to have rattled a seasoned professional, much less a woman who's never done this sort of thing before.
She gave you her full cooperation in all areas.
Absolutely.
And at no time either attempted to escape or otherwise advance her own position at the expense of your mission.
Not once. In fact, several times she put her life on the line. When I gave her the opportunity to back out, she did not take it. And frankly, I couldn't have done any of this without her.
That's quite an endorsement.
I would hope so. She's earned it. And as far as her priors are concerned, it would be my opinion that she should be given every consideration.
I gather the district attorney recommends nominally reduced charges.
No, Your Honor. With your permission, I would like to request that Miss Beaufort be given a suspended sentence. I agree with Inspector Castillo. I feel that the defendant deserves a second chance.
Oh, Michael! I don't believe it! I don't believe it! A completely suspended sentence. I don't have to spend another minute behind bars.
Well, if you missed your old cell, I'm sure we could arrange for visitation rights.
Oh. No, thank you. I'm never going anywhere near that jail again. And I don't have to, thanks to you and Cruz and Julia. Can you believe the turnaround she did?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Oh, wow, Michael, I don't know how to thank you.
Well, you did it. And you've taken a major step forward in the eyes of a lot of people in this community. I mean, one or two more giant strides, you're going to be a pillar of the community.
Oh, please, send me back to jail.
Well, don't you want to celebrate your release before we readmit you?
Yes, yes. Thought you'd never ask. What do you? What's the plan? What do you want to do?
Well, why don't you go home and freshen up, and I'll come by in about an hour.
Freshen up? How fresh should I be?
Well, how thrilled are you to be a free woman?
You will see, buddy.
Boy, I'm glad this is over. But you aren't, are you?
I'm happy for Flame.
So what are you going to do now?
Why? You worried about me?
Now, why would you think that? Just because I'm never going to let you out of my sight again for the rest of your life?
Case is dismissed, Counselor. It's time to move on.
For both of us.
I'm getting there.
You aren't going to take on any more assignments like this last one, are you?
Suicide detail, you mean?
You said it, I didn't.
You thought it.
I thought perhaps you were being a tad hard on yourself.
And so what do you think now?
Now I'm sure of it.
I mean, about my future. Am I through whipping myself, or is this only the beginning?
Shouldn't I be the one asking you that?
Saved you the trouble.
Saved yourself the trouble of having to give me a straight answer.
Look, I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm not going to do anything drastic. Unless the State Department calls with another gig. I'm just getting the day done like everybody else. What?
There's something going on, isn't there?
There's a lot, I'd say. Dieter is dead. The missus have been freshly...
I'm not talking about that.
Uh-huh. What are you talking about?
Well, like something that you're not telling me.
I think you've been worrying about me too long.
And you're giving me any reason to stop. Hey, look, I know that you're hurting, but I also know that disappearing isn't going to solve anything. Why don't you talk to me? You can cry on my shoulder anytime you want. You could yell at me. You could scream at me. But don't go away. For my sake as much as yours.
I'm not going to, Sometimes the only answer is to put some distance between yourself and your previous sense of the world. It's the only way to gain any kind of perspective when something difficult has happened. I'm not going to be able to understand her loss unless I can see it from some different angle. And that's what I am doing. I am trying to pick up on a different angle.
But do you have to go looking all by yourself?
If you don't find your own way out, you will lose sight of how you got there and how you can get back. I don't ever want to forget, you know. But it's not going to be easy to find a way to live with the ghosts. I'll see you. Dear Miss Collier, I'm interested in purchasing some of your work. Please contact me at your convenience. I can be reached at 555-1768. Thank you, Cruz Castillo.
Once we touched the stars in the sky, made a secret vow. And once we had it all, you and I. But now I've got to carry on somehow. And now I dream all alone, laugh all alone, cry all alone. And now I sleep all alone, walk all alone. Once I held your body to mine, kissed your tears away. It seemed like we had nothing but time. But now I face another lonely day. Oh, and now I dream all alone, laugh all alone, cry all alone. Oh, and now I sleep all alone, walk all alone.